everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I haven't done a favorites video in a really long time. So today I figured I would just sit down and chat with you about my favorite products that I have been loving for the month of November. So if you guys are curious to see what my favorite products are, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the face products and then move on down the line from there. So the very first product that I have is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have never loved a drugstore foundation as much as I love this foundation. It is so incredible. It's actually what I am wearing on my skin today. It gives such a beautiful satin matte finish, exactly what it's supposed to do, right? Just in case you're wondering, I am in the shade of Vanilla. I love this foundation so much. The only thing that I will say is that it does have a little bit of a perfume scent. I don't mind perfume scents, but just in case you guys do, I would definitely recommend trying to smell it if you kind of have like a negative reaction to that kind of stuff. But I am obsessed with this foundation. It is so amazing. It wears really well all day long. It's not one of those foundations that kind of slides off of your skin or contains too many oils. It's just amazing. Like, it's so perfect, especially for the winter months. For me specifically, I really like to have a matte face during the winter time. I just feel like it kind of fits the winter vibe more than having like a super like illuminated face. So I just love this foundation. It is the bomb. My second foundation that I have been obsessed with is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation Fluid. Now this one is definitely something to wear if you have more oily skin. You're definitely not going to probably fall in love with this foundation just because it really does make your skin super vibrant. It makes it super illuminated and dewy looking. And it's one of those foundations to wear if you're going to be like sweating or going to a hot place or something like that. I definitely wouldn't necessarily recommend wearing this just because it might slide off of your face whenever you are sweating throughout the day. So this is one of my favorite foundations for whenever my skin is kind of acting up and it just feels super dry and it kind of needs something to quench its thirst. So that's what I love about this foundation. And in the winter months, even though I like to have more of a matte face, my skin hates the winter time. So anytime it gets cold outside, my skin just has a freaking fit. So that's what I love this foundation for, is it's made with incredible ingredients and it just keeps the skin hydrated throughout the day. It's not stripping your skin of oils or anything like that. So that is what I love this foundation for. And I've been wearing it. I've been wearing these two foundations, like I'll wear this one and then I'll wear this one throughout the entire month of November and even whenever it was in October. Okay, so this product right here, I just am obsessed with, you guys. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I know that pretty much everyone and their mother is obsessed with this concealer right now, but honestly, you guys, if you suffer from dark circles or kind of puffy under eyes, this is going to be your best friend. It is so amazing. I'm in graduate school, and if you haven't noticed me complaining about that since I started YouTube, but I have a hard time sleeping and I'm always exhausted. I'm like the exhausted pigeon thing that is going around on Facebook. If you guys haven't seen that, it's really funny. But basically this stuff, I don't know, it's like got some sort of magic juju juice in it or something like that, because like prior to having my makeup on today, like my eyes were so puffy. It was incredible. And you can like really kind of see it whenever I turn. You guys can kind of probably see that line right there, but it is so much more accentuated whenever I'm not wearing makeup. And this stuff does an amazing job at covering that up and really making sure that my dark circles don't peek through. I really love the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but this one is definitely much more high coverage than that one. And it just does something to my under eyes. I don't know exactly if it's meant to do anything, but it really helps to kind of eliminate the puffiness for me specifically. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It is so good. Okay, so the next face product that I have, oh my god, you guys, I'm so freaking obsessed. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglo Illuminating Palette right here, and it is in the shade Catwalk Pink. This is so freaking incredible. My favorite way to wear this, it has like 4 different colors right there. Obviously you guys can see that, but my favorite way is to kind of swirl my brush in between all of the colors. I'll give you a little swatch. It's so freaking illuminated. It's insane. Like, it's so amazing. If you guys can see that, I'll swatch it on the back of my hand so you can have a better look. It's like, my lighting is so terrible right now, but it's this strip right here. It is just so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed with this. The price is right. I want to say that this was like $4 or $5 or something. It's a Wet n Wild product, and honestly, look how big the pan is. Like, the pan is huge. You're probably never going to run out of this stuff. It is so amazing. And you can either, you know, use one of the colors, or you can swirl all of them together. Like, it's just amazing. If you're looking for a very affordable highlight that has multiple shades, like if you are someone who kind of gets tan easily if you go out in the sun, or someone who is extremely fair, like anyone could wear these colors. They're so freaking gorgeous on the skin, and I love how it has like 4 individual highlighters, and then you can swirl it all to make one big one if that is your kind of thing. But yeah, so I'm obsessed with that product. And the next product that I have for you guys is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. If you suffer from having large pores like I do, this primer is going to save your life. It is so amazing. It's actually oil-free, so it's really great for you guys who suffer from oily skin. I have combinations, so I will get dry patches around the outer area and then along my chin as well. And then my oiliness is around my T-zone area minus the chin. My chin doesn't get too oily. So this stuff is amazing. It really does help to kind of smooth out your skin. My skin has been acting like a freaking biatch lately. It's just been so irritable. And I love using this before I go in with any of my foundations, just because it helps to smooth out the skin and it makes your foundation go on so flawlessly. And another thing that I love about this primer is that you can use it with a matte foundation, an illuminating foundation, whatever you want. It's not going to react differently depending on what foundation you use. So I think it is awesome. So another product that I use on my face, obviously, is the Tarte Bling It On Blush Palette. I am obsessed with this palette, you guys. Honestly, I can't remember if this was limited edition or not, but Tarte has so many different blushes. If this is a limited edition palette, then you can definitely find a comparable blush within their blush line. A lot of their blushes are super, super similar, but I love these blushes right here. I just think that they are so gorgeous. If you guys haven't tried any Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, or not foundation, geez, blush, I highly recommend that you do. You literally will not go through one of their blushes. Even if you were to use it every single day, they're so highly pigmented that you just won't go through them. You just barely dip your brush in like this. Here, I'll show you guys. So this one right here is called Fetching. Look at all of that pigment right there. This was a clean brush. So it's just amazing. I seriously love this palette, and I just love Tarte blushes in general. But this has been my go-to fall blush palettes. This one right here, Prim, is kind of got like that brownie terracotta undertone. I am obsessed with it. And then this one right here, Beaming, is amazing for the summertime. But overall, I'm just obsessed with this palette and with Tarte blushes. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I only have a couple of eye products, but the first one that I have is the Anastacio Beverly Hills Self-Made Palette right here. They are still selling this palette, I believe so. If not, they've come out with a couple of other different palettes, and they're just as incredible. They just have different colors. But this shade right here, if you guys can see that, it's just such a gorgeous shade. I love how all of the shades are just so different and so unique, but yet they're able to be like used together, or you can use them separate. Like, I'm just obsessed with this palette. I love the sherbet color right here, and then Hot and Cold, Blossom, and Hot Chocolate are probably my favorite colors. This mint green is just so freaking gorgeous for the summertime. But since we're in the winter months, you could probably do something really cool with this shade. like in your lower lash line or something like that. But I'm just obsessed with this, and this dark vibrant purple right there. Oh my God, I freaking died. That purple is so gorgeous. I am obsessed. The next eye product that I have for you guys is the Queen of the Fill, and this is by Elizabeth Mott. It's just a tinted brow gel. I'm in the shade medium dark, but I am going to have to order another one of these soon because I'm running out. But this is what the little brush looks like. If you guys hate doing your eyebrows, I highly, highly recommend getting a tinted brow gel. I know that Ulta carries one, and theirs is actually really, really good, but this one is probably my favorite. It just makes doing your brows so much easier than having to fill them in with a pencil. And if you guys don't know, I honestly really prefer more of like a natural looking brow. I hate whenever you can kind of tell that the brow is drawn on. It just doesn't look as flattering to me. That's just my opinion. You know, obviously everyone do you boo, right? But I just love this. I think it's so quick, so easy. Whenever you have like a full face of makeup and your brows, you know, kind of have the powder on it and stuff like that, it just helps to complete your look, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I am obsessed with this stuff. It is so amazing. And this one has actually lasted me probably 6 months. And it's, you know, it's a little baby tube. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm obsessed with this if you want like a quick, easy way to do your brows. Okay, so I am obsessed with these lashes, you guys. These are the Koko Lashes in the style Amore. If you guys can see them right there, they're just so freaking gorgeous. They're spiky, yet they're really feminine, and they're super comfortable to wear. So one of my things, whenever I first started applying false lashes, I really was interested in the House of Lashes lashes, and those are really great, but I just felt like the band was so heavy that I could really feel them on my eyes. And I'm so weird about my eyes. My eyes itch all the time, and anytime they're irritated, I'm just like, oh my God, like get it off of my face. And so I love that these are super comfortable to wear. I actually picked up 2 other styles. I haven't even tried them yet because I'm just so obsessed with these. Pretty sure I ordered Goddess and then Queen Bee or something like that. But yeah, so I'm just obsessed with these. They're, again, in the style Amore. They're just super, super feminine and cute. And they're not like crazy long to where they're weird looking, if that makes sense. They're just, you know, they're flattering on your eyes, and I am obsessed with them. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the lips. For once, I only have like 3 lip products for you guys, but these are the products that I have been obsessed with for the month of November. The first one is the Liquid Lipstick by Kat Von D, and this one is in the shade Lolita. I remember, I think it was last year, whenever she first came out with Lolita 1, and then she came out with Lolita 2. I can like hardly say that word, so that's why I'm saying it so slow. But everyone and their mother was wearing this liquid lipstick. It is just one of those colors that is so flattering on every single skin tone. It's kind of like that brick red with more of a like a brown, even a little tiny bit of terracotta undertone. It's so gorgeous. Like people who have very fair skin could rock this. People with more of my skin tone, people who are really, really dark could wear this. It's just such a gorgeous, flattering shade. And I love her formula as well. I actually just bought another one of her liquid lipsticks, and they're amazing. Like, honestly, you can't go wrong. They're not super, super dry, and they stay on forever. They're really comfortable to wear, especially if you put on a little bit of lip balm before you apply. They're just amazing. And this color, like, I die, right? It's so perfect. It kind of looks like hot chocolate in a way. So yeah, it's just perfect for the winter time. I am obsessed with it. The next liquid lipstick that I have for you is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is in the shade Soft Lilac. This is one of those shades that I am just super comfortable wearing year round. It's one of those that is vibrant enough to wear in the summer and the spring months. And then it's also kind of got that really beautiful like pinky rose shade that you could get away with during the fall and winter months as well. It's just one of those universal shades that you can wear any time of the year and it won't look weird. And I love the formulation of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. They're not too liquidy and they're not too like foamy. They're just perfect right in between. I love how long that they stay on. These two formulas, this one and then the Kat Von D, are probably two of my favorite formulas for liquid lipsticks that I have personally tried. They're just amazing, but these two shades I've been wearing all the time for the past month and a half, I would probably say. And then the last product and the last little lip product that I have for you guys is by Buxom. This is the lip polish in the shade White Russian. I am obsessed with this color, you guys. Like, it's just a really beautiful kind of peachy pink undertone. It's right here, and I love how glossy that is. Look how pretty it is just hitting the light. It's so gorgeous, and it's also one of those lip products that kind of feels like minty on your lips, and I just love it. Like, for me personally, I love wearing a nude lip, especially if I do more of like a smoky eye. And I just think it's such a beautiful topper for if you're wearing like a nude liquid lipstick or even just a nude lipstick. It's so beautiful. This is also a shade that I will just put on my lips whenever I'm running out of the house because it kind of plumps up your lips a little bit since it does have more of that minty flavor and taste to it. So yeah, I'm just obsessed with it. I've been wearing it all the time. One thing that I will say though is if you live in an extremely cold climate, it might feel almost too cold to be on your lips. So just to forewarn you, give it a try before you decide to purchase it during the winter months. But I'm obsessed with it down here in Florida whenever it's still like 80 degrees outside in December, which is freaking crazy. So yeah, that's it. That's all that I have for you guys. I really, really hope that you enjoy. I haven't done one of these favorite videos in a long time. It feels like it's been forever, but I just wanted to kind of sit down and talk with you about my favorite products. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed watching. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.